Hello, this is a demonstration video about how to do a search in ScienceDirect for first-year Durham College students. We will start at Durham's library homepage. On the bottom right, click on Indexes and Databases, A to Z, because here will be an alphabetical list of all the databases, and ScienceDirect will be one of them. Choose S. A database is something that holds a collection of specific information. The ScienceDirect database is a good place to start a search because it has information about physical, life, health, and social sciences, as well as engineering and humanities. Now we are in ScienceDirect. Choose Advanced Search, but you may be wondering why wouldn't we just start our search in the search bar right here? Once you've clicked on Advanced Search, you will see that it is more thorough. The tabs at the top refine what kinds of materials you want. You have more search bars to put in multiple terms, and you can enhance your search by specific science, format, or date. Okay, so when it comes to science, we are usually answering some sort of question. My research question will be, is there a link between peppermint and reaction times? This question will lead to our keyword search, which is a search that looks for documents matching up with your key ideas. Our key ideas, or our keywords from this question, are peppermint and reaction times. We will write peppermint in the first search bar and reaction times in the second. I want you to notice two things. First, I am closing reaction times in with double quotation marks because I want ScienceDirect to search for the phrase reaction times, so both words together, not reaction in some places and times in another. Second, and is between the two keywords. That is how we narrow our search to bring us stuff that only has both keywords in them, not one or the other. Now click search. We got 114 results. Pretty good. On the left, you can see more ways to specifically categorize your search by year, publication title, topic, or content type. We are going to take a look at the first article. The abstract of the article is a good place to check out if this is what you need, because in the abstract you will find a summary of the research. There is also usually a list of keywords. Take a look at the ones here. These are the key triggers of this document that will match up with what you put in your search bars, but they can also help us broaden our search. Searching peppermint and reaction times was good, but what if there are research papers out there that instead of reaction times wrote alertness? Those might not come up. Or if another paper wrote sleepiness instead of alertness. Check out the keyword section of some of your results so that you can find other closely related terms to broaden your search. Or you could even use an online thesaurus or the one that you have in Microsoft Word. When you search for all of these terms together, you connect them with or instead of and. This way, ScienceDirect will look for reaction times or alertness or sleepiness, but they don't necessarily have to both or all be in the same paper. Another trick is using an asterisk at the end of a word like alert, because ScienceDirect will look for that word and any other variation, for example, alerting or alertness. Now we will put in all of our keywords and search. While checking out some other articles, I found sleepiness to be another relatable term to use, so let's add this to our research, but put sleep with an asterisk at the end. Our results have increased, but if you take a look at the first few articles, they are more accurate than what we found in our initial search. When you're viewing an article, a cool feature that can help you is the Export Citation tool at the top of the page. When you click on it, a drop-down menu appears, giving you options of how to export the information you need for your references page. You can either export it to a citation generator or as a file. For example, if you wanted to cite this article in your essay, choose Export File Text and Content Citation Only, then Export. A new window opens in your browser with a citation ready to be copied and pasted into your references section of your research. So just remember these key things. Use advanced search, figure out your keywords and maybe some other related terms. Don't forget appropriate punctuation or when it's best to use and or, and if you really want to make it a little easier on yourself, export the citation of every article that you use. Good luck!